point, and it seems like he's trying to do it in a more mature way.
Right.
He's appeared to be healthy. Cross our fingers.
Yeah, that's the key.
But that's always the key with this team. They already have Butler and Jamison already out, which causes concern because it just seems like you can never have them, all three of them, healthy at one time. And if you just know if they could, for once, all be healthy throughout the season, you would have great things. But I was really impressed by the off-season moves that the Wizards made. I know not household names, but they picked up Mike Miller, who I've always
slept on move right there.
I've always loved him since college. You know, you kind of you look at him, he kind of look like a pretty boy surfer type, but he gives it to you any way you want. The mid-range game is off the hook. And then if you jump out on that, he can give you an up and under and go to the basket and dunk it, or he can even take it out from three-point line and shoot, and he can handle. He just does it all, and I just think that when you put him on a team with so many offensive weapons, Koran, Jamison, Gilbert, of course, and you throw an unselfish is a key word. You throw in an unselfish player like him, I just think you can have wonderful things if they can stay healthy.
Let's talk about some of the rookies. Some disappointments and some surprises. One of the surprises, I think, I'm surprised more with Stephen Curry's minutes. He's playing 37 minutes a game.
Wow.
A lot of veterans don't even get log that many minutes. I think that's a bit much.
That's gonna have to drop.
Yeah, it's gonna have to.
He can't last.
Because by All-Star break, he's gonna hit that wall.
And believe me, I'm sure if he's shooting a lot, I'm sure Monte Ellis don't like that either.
Well, exactly. I'm taking his minutes. You know?
I'm sure Monte not feeling that.
You know, Steven Jackson's not too fond of him taking minutes. I mean, taking shots.
He wants
yeah, exactly.
I mean, Steven Jackson, man. He was a Spur when we finally dethroned the Lakers, and I love Steven Jackson, but
he's one of the best players in the entire league.
Yeah, if he went out, he's going about it the wrong way. You disrespecting the game, you disrespecting your organization. If you want out, come on, man, just go behind the scenes and just talk to who you need to talk to, man. Don't be on the court and you don't want captain. The captain is overrated and that court. Come on, man.
And what team would want that? They don't want
that.
Man. But Stephen Curry's averaging 12 points, 5 assists. He's looking great. Brandon Jennings, another one, who's coming with Milwaukee. He's averaging 20 points, 6 assists, 2 steals.
And that was you talking about him.
He had a big advantage by going overseas and playing that 1 year. And the thing I liked about him is he made a negative turn into a positive for him because he was over there, he was young, playing against men. There were some times where his minutes were down. He was having a rough transition period. But I'm just happy for the young man that it seemed to work out because he's ready to play from day one. He was a little cocky in the beginning. He seemed to tone that down a little bit, which is a good thing. But as far as being ready, he's ready. Yeah,
definitely. Let's change gears a little bit and get to some college basketball. The ESPN, USA Today, top. We're going to actually, for time purposes, we'll just run through the top 10 real quick. Number 1, Kansas. They're returning nine players.
I heard about that. I seen that in the magazine.
Yeah, 9 of their top scorers are returning. Sharon Collins, preseason All-American. I mean, that's the heartbeat of the team.
And Cole.
Right, exactly.
I think they're the two that really got to bring it every night.
So they're right.
I think they will bring it. The only thing that I think that may be able to slow them up is the Kansas football team. But
yes, indeed. I don't think they want to see them.
If the basketball team can steer clear of the football team,
they should be all right.
They will dominate into March, and it'll be a thing of how many games they'll lose more than win because they're just loaded in every position and have a great coach.
And number 2, you got Michigan State, who coming off the heels of that finals appearance last year. They're going to be right back in the mix.
Run.
How many they returning?
Well, they got most of their starting lineup coming back. Because they were young last year.
Take that experience. That experience that you learned from the dance last year. Bring that back. Why not? Why not make another run?
And Michigan State will always be a tough team simply because of their coach.
Izzo, no doubt.
Izzo. He's one of the absolute best. And they always start slow towards the beginning, but he has a plan, and they always seem to be there right at the end.
And you look at Texas, number 3, of course. traditionally known as a football school, but
Right.
I mean, within the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years, I mean, they're consistently in the top 10.
Recruiting power.
Yeah,
They are a recruiting powerhouse, and I've even seen a couple of kids that aren't even there in the New Jersey area, some prep schools, and they're going to be loaded for years. So watch out for Texas.
Yeah, yeah. And number 4, you got my Tar Heels, who are young. They only have two seniors.
That's what I'm about to say, dude. That y'all Tar Heels, y'all uniforms gonna look tight, but y'all gonna be young.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it. Y'all got some studs and Davis and them boys down low, but I think it's gonna be some growing pains. But y'all gonna be young, but y'all gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Though.
Well, we got the young boy John Henson, 6'10", can do it all. I mean, he need to put some meat on his bones.
Right.
But
keep my eyes out for him.
Yeah, he's tough.
Okay.
Run the floor, left-handed. He can do it all. He can do it all. And also too, Derek Strickland, the guard, 6'3" from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
Well, with Carolina, it's just a matter of retooling. You know? They don't recruit; they pick.
Yeah, right.
They pretty much pick and choose. So,
yeah.
With them, they're going to be up there every year. It's just who's going to be the man on the team.
Yeah.
Usually, the man on Carolina is going to be a top 3 pick. So it'll be interesting to see who emerges. But as far as the young guys, they are loaded.
Yeah, definitely. Number 5, you got Kentucky. Of course, John Wall. You know what he's going to bring to the table. 6'4", point guard. Your Derrick Rose type. Crazy handles. Yeah, dropping. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah. Wall just got cleared to play, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah,
he got cleared to play.
He's gonna be there after the first game. So the only thing that I'm worried about with Kentucky is that the little baggage they coach got from their last school. But you know what I mean. Other than that, man, you know what I mean. Other than that,
you're on the court.
Kentucky
they should be all right, man.
Loaded. Man.
Patrick Patterson's coming back too. Big guy.
That's huge.
They loaded.
So you got the
And they
inside
got
out
a
game.
one and done.
I love his game. Just well-rounded. Has a grown-up kind of game.
Exactly. He got that grown man game.
Grown man game. Doesn't rush anything, back you down, doesn't force anything. He's actually one of the very few big men in the college game who actually kick it out and then knows how to repost and get the ball back again. I absolutely love his game.
Yeah.
I hope, I know they're going to be up and down, so I hope that they are able to.
Don't forget about him.
Don't forget about him. Compliment him, but they are loaded.
Kentucky is loaded.
And at number 6, we got your boys, Villanova, with Scotty Reynolds. He's back in the senior campaign.
He's still there.
Yeah,
He's
it
still
seems like it's been there 10 years, right? Well, because, guys don't stay 4 years anymore. So when they stay 4 years, it seems like they've been there forever.
And he made a smart move coming back as well because last year's NBA draft was loaded with guards. I think hopefully his mid-range jumper will have improved, but Scotty Reynolds is Scotty Reynolds.
When Scotty Reynolds decided to leave, they got another young boy in Fisher.
Oh yeah, Corey Fisher. Yeah. Oh, he's
back
tough.
him up. So Villanova fans, when your boy decided to leave, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah,
y'all got one. Fisher is the truth.
Yeah, they got somebody to come in and take
the
a shot for real. And number 7 we got Purdue, representing the Big Ten.
I don't know too much about Purdue.
Right.
Yeah, they're number 7, so somebody knows something about it.
Yeah,
right.
Well, they're that Midwest ball.
Right.
They are going to. A lot of motion offense, screen aways. Every possession means something to them. They kind of like to slow down the game a little bit, take every possession with pride, so to speak. They don't run up and down a lot. Right. So they're one of those, but they can. That's the difference between their teams from the past and now. They have the athleticism, so they can mix it up a little bit. So they're well coached as well. So, but I don't think they'll make it past the Elite 8.
Yeah, they're your fundamentally sound teams. Like you said, Purdue, Wisconsin, your Iowas. They are similar.
You don't want to play them.
Right.
You never want to play them because it's going to be
backdoor you all game
all
and screen away and all that. But Duke coming in at number 8. Your boy Seth Curry.
Yeah.
Stephen Curry's our brother.
Younger brother.
Yeah. He's at Duke, and of course you got Kyle Singler.
Yeah,
that's
my guy.
So Duke's right back in the mix again in the top 10.
Coach K always gonna have his boys there at the end. And that's one of my teams until I actually see y'all play, because like you tell me about a couple of y'all players you got that I want to keep my eyes on. But that's actually out of the ACC. That's actually the team that I had taking the ACC, but was the Blue Devils, only because who they returning. You know what I mean? And their head honcho and Coach K, he's always gonna
make it happen.
So.
At least in the regular season.
And
they get into the March, and then they
they never failed.
They 3-point shoot themselves out of it, and they just don't have a big guy down there to to weather the storm when those jumpers aren't falling.
Yeah.
Always, it seems like I don't